Whoopi considers herself an original. She rejects labels.
I'm not African American, I'm an American, born and raised. And as soon as you hyphenate it, it means I'm not a full American. I'm not really an American, you know. And it also means that other people can say, go back to your country. No, baby, this is my country.
You represent who you are. And that's not to say that she represents every black person in America.
Whoopi has also redefined what a star should look like.
I'm not a sex being. I'm not wearing little tiny dresses and high heels because it's going to make you more comfortable. You guys go wear the high heels. I'm not changing my hair because I like the way I look. I'm comfortable. I didn't look like anybody else. No one really sort of knew what to do because most of the people I was dealing with didn't want to have sex with me. They felt I had no sexuality. So relationships on screen were neutralized in a very genteel way. And so I was neutered in many respects.
I think partly Hollywood didn't know how to come up with a great role to suit her talent, but also she went for the money.
She also went for love.
The mere fact that I'm a sensual person shocks people. Because for a long time, everybody thought I was gay. Because they weren't paying attention. They just weren't paying attention. That's really what it was. You know, because if anybody had looked closely, they'd have seen what was happening. I had lots of fun.
Another white man. Girl, be careful. You've been staying going after them big white men.
People always talk about, you know, yes, I've been married several times. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do when you get married, because it's like an everyday thing. You're with the person every day. Every day. You're sharing bathrooms and stuff, and you wake up with them and you go to sleep with them, and you got to talk to them. And I think you should probably marry people you want to talk to.
At 34, Whoopi was a grandmother. She was also an established performer in Hollywood, but that didn't guarantee she would get her pick of the best parts. In 1990, when producers were looking for a black actress to take on a major role in a new film called Ghost, Whoopi was the last person they wanted to consider.
A friend of mine went to this audition. She says, oh girl, they have dug up black women out of the grave trying to find this character. And the first thing I thought was, I haven't heard about this. How come I don't know about that? So I called my agent, and he said, we didn't want to tell you because they don't want you.
They were saying she's a comedian, she's not an actress, and I went, dude, you're wrong. You are absolutely wrong. You have to cast this woman.
Patrick Swayze, already cast in the lead role, convinced the film's reluctant producers to give Whoopi a shot. Once the two of them were on set, they hit it off immediately.
There was an instant rapport with Patrick, just having a good time.
I'm closing an account.
Oh, wonderful. You have your account number?
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
926-31043.
926-31043. Is that right?
Yeah.
Rita, it looks like you'll be withdrawing $4 million from us today.
$4 million?
Say yes. Say yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. That's correct.
Easy.
Yes.
Yes. Well, how would you like that?
10s and 20s?
Pardon?
Cashier's check. Tell him a cashier's
I
check.
think better cashier's check.
We just kind of hit this rhythm and fell in love with each other. And I've always said if I wasn't married to Lisa, Whoopi'd be my girlfriend. And she does like white boys, so you know, I thought I had a chance.
She had some very high-profile romances. She dated Ted Danson, who she met on the set of Made in America. She also had a 5-year relationship with actor Frank Langella. And Whoopi didn't shy away from giving marriage another try. In 1994, she walked down the aisle for the 3rd time with union organizer Lyle Trachtenberg. They divorced a year later.
Whoopi's had ups and downs in that area, and hasn't found the long-term relationship, but you know, loves to be in love.
And I think I've always just liked the idea of what the romanticized aspect of marriage was, which is you find somebody and you say, you know, we're going to do this together, we're going to walk through this storm together. And I always thought, well, that's a wonderful thing, because nobody's mad at the wedding, except after they've had a few. That's really what it was about. I love the party. I don't think I've ever married for love.
It wasn't just how often she got married, it was who she married that brought Whoopi even more attention.
You gotta be careful. Girls, stay away from the white boys. You've been marrying all these white men. They take all your money.
Nobody cares if I'm with a brother. Nobody ever wrote about it when I was with a brother. Nobody wanted to know. There's two black people, that's what it's supposed to be.
Who are they to say, oh, you shouldn't date this, you should date that, and you know, you date who you like.
How dare you do that to her? How dare us tell that woman who she can love? We don't all want to date a black man.
You know, I dated all kinds of people. Dating them doesn't mean taking them to bed either. Most men have a hard time dating a famous woman who has more money than they do. So you kind of gotta take the invitations where they come.
Her politics were another hot topic. Whoopi has spoken out in favor of abortion choice and gay rights, as well as many other issues. She's not afraid to challenge those she strongly disagrees with.
I get phone calls from friends who, man, how could your sister say something like that? You know, that's my sister, that's how.
She can swing hard sometimes, say things that people go, ooh, mm-mm.
And that's what makes Whoopi Whoopi. She doesn't care.
This is still America, and I have every right. I have every right to say what I think and what I feel, not to mention the fact that I'm a comic.